Cancel.
Schweezy.
Here is one, if you have not heard of this article, I'm just saying this article has been, or this topic has been everywhere. Everyone has seen it. It's become a meme, and I think it happened last week, so we get to talk about it, which is pretty cool, you know.
And I really like that.
All right, so I'm just reading an article from the New York Post. They always seem to write articles just for this show, to be honest with you. Tennessee cop, including married female officer, fired after repeated wild sex romps.
What?
A small Tennessee police station has been rocked by allegations wild and sexual misconduct after a married female officer allegedly said steamy. I'm gonna start over. A small Tennessee police station has been rocked by allegations of wild sexual misconduct after a married female officer allegedly had steamy romps with 6 male officers, including illicit on-duty liaison, according to reports. Officer Megan Hall and her fellow law officers allegedly engaged in wild sexcapades that included sending dirty pictures, taking her top off at a Girls Gone Wild hot tub party, and even having oral sex with 2 officers at the LaVerge, Tennessee police station. WTVF-TV reported the steamy shenanigans in which Hall allegedly bragged about the size of one partner's genitals and claimed to be in an open marriage not only led to Hall to be canned, but it led to the firing of Sergeant Lewis Powell, Officer Juan Lugo, Sergeant Ty McGowan, and Detective Seneca Shields, according to a December internal investigation. 2 other officers who allegedly had romps with Hall, Patrick Mangliocco and Larry Holliday, kept their jobs and wound up suspended, according to the reports. The extracurricular tryst took place at hotels and parties at the officer's house and on a boat, while Hall was also accused of performing oral sex on Powell and Shields while on duty at the police station and police gym, according to the December 20th internal report. Officer begins to look into the swinging personal lives of the amorous officers when LaVerge Mayor Jason Cole received a tip that Hall was sleeping with several fellow cops and had a threesome with Mangliocco and his wife, among other claims. When asked about the tip, Mangliocco admitted to having sex with Hall on numerous occasions, the report said. The officer said Hall's husband saw the kiss and told officials the cuckold really wasn't on board with his wife having a threesome with Mangliocco's, but she continued having a relationship with him, investigators said. When questioned, Powell later denied that he had a sexual encounter with Hall, but said everyone knows she has multiple partners, as he named Holiday and McGowan to investigators. HR Director Andrew Patton, who authorized the report and conducted the investigation, sanctioned the 8 officers with various penalties for sexual activity while on duty, sexual harassment conduct unbecoming of an officer, and lying during the course of an investigation. It was further revealed that Hall and many of the male officers had shared lewd text messages and pornographic images of themselves. Pornography is offensive pictures in the workplace are a form of sexual harassment. These items are offensive, inappropriate, and can lead to a hostile work environment for the employees, the report said. You know, we all have a lot of thoughts. We all know
What?
Anything. First of all, I do want to say about this officer. You know, Megan Hall. We all know Megan Hall as the spelling of Megan that you're all familiar with. It could be anything. That's how you spell Megan. Just try. Any combination works. She's talking about how big that black cop's dick was, and I'm like, you look at the guy, you look at a picture of the guy. I'll pull up a picture of him here. Look at this guy. For those of you not watching, it is a black man. I mean, you already clearly knew that. You're like, why'd you bring up his race? I'm like, it's important. That when you look at him, you know that dick is huge. You know that dick is enormous, and yeah, you know that thing is gonna break your body. I'm always curious about stuff like that. I'm not trying to hoe shame anyone, but you see some of those big dicks in porn, and you see how small those chicks are. I'm like, I just don't know how you go. I've seen them. Sometimes I've seen them going anal too. That's the craziest shit right there. But they probably prep. But it's the problems of having a big dick. Big dick, folks, So anyways, though, but like, here's the thing, like, it was on duty. And honestly, I'd rather have the cops fucking each other than killing people, charging for speeding tickets. You know, I'd rather have cops having sex with each other. It's kind of like make love, not war. You know, I like that. You know,
I like that
because police officers are actually doing the best they can do and getting out of the fucking way. Girls Gone Wild hot tub party. That's another topic we need to talk about. A Girls Gone Wild hot tub party. Girls Gone Wild still exists? That's the question. Like, that's what, like, before everyone had a computer they could look up porn. I grew up where it was like when we really got like a first home computer with internet, like it was like LimeWire was the thing. And like porn existed, but like you couldn't really watch a video. You had to pull up pictures of anything. And this is like, and this is even then, like it was not good. Like, and stuff like that. Like I had computers, but then like you'd still want a magazine too. Like a fucking Playboy was the shit. So that's cool. But yeah, but then you remember, like, if you watch South Park late at night, you'd always see Girls Gone Wild commercials, and like he's like, I got 30 seconds, jerk off, but stuff like that. But it was like blurred out images too. Like, who buys those Girls Gone Wild VHS tapes? Like, it has to be that creepy uncle everyone has. Like, I don't know how we all have one. Like, how do we all just have like a weird uncle? Like, whose brother is that? And like. But I know the genealogy in my family. I know who it is. I'm talking about. But like, you know, that creepy uncle, they're always the ones who like. They're the ones who be like, yeah, I have a copy of Girls Gone Wild. Do they actually have sex in those videos? That's research for another time. But that's crazy. But then you hear, and then more about fucking Megan, spelled however you want to spell it. That she was like sleeping with 5 other guys. She had multiple partners. Like, and she's not bad looking. Like in the cop uniform, she looks like someone pointed out. She looks like Morty from Rick and Morty in like her uniform. But the outside of it, like she's a very great girl. And it's like she's not ugly. And like you could even consider her like she's up there. And if we're gonna rate her a number, I think I haven't seen her in person. So, and then also. I know her vagina. No, you don't say vaginas are stretch out because they don't stretch out. Well, they kind of stretch out during childbirth, but then they go back. This chick though, that's like she's very good. Like have multiple partners. I don't. That's the thing. Like girls can just have sex whenever they want. You know, just like call up any guy. Like, want to have sex right now? Okay. Guys are always down. Like. Yeah, guys are always down for that shit, but that's just fucking, you know. And her husband's like, I wasn't in on it, but she did it anyways. And that's you know, and for her husband,
what?
That's also one. And
that's rough, buddy.
Because it is pretty rough, buddy. That is as rough as we probably can get. So we live in a society, and you know what? Cheating's wrong, but like sleeping with your coworkers is just gonna be weird and stuff like that. And like, you know, people are like, that's what coworkers. I'm like, how is she gonna go out and meet people? I'm like, she's with these guys already, most of them with guts. I love seeing a cop I think I can outrun. But anyways, though, ladies, if you're a cop, do not fuck your coworkers, especially on company time. That's a lesson. Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you, honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.